We are live right now on the original Boston Medium TV. I am your host, Mariah Merlinite, the Boston Medium. That's right. We made it. We made it to another... Oh my God. We made it to another show, okay? I know, it's been crazy. It's been a long time. We've been needing to get back here, but you just keep doing it. You keep on, you keep connecting, you keep making it happen. The great unseen knows what it's doing. Anyways, happy winter solstice, by the way. Yeah! And it's Carl Wilson of the Beach Boys' birthday. Yeah. So, and it was like 40 degrees out today. It's amazing. It's like it was spring weather. It's like, yes. Anyways, I hope you're all having a beautiful, wonderful day. And if you're not, tune in. Come on. Let's talk about good stuff. Let's talk about law of attraction. Let's talk about how we can basically use our energy, our minds, our emotions to basically attract everything that we want in this world. You could have everything that you want. Yes. So if you understand or know about the law of attraction, you understand how this works. And today we have an amazing show. Guess who we have? Oh, so excited! We have oh my God, I can't talk. That was dyslexic. I was about to say it backwards. Forbes senior contributor. Okay. And Charles Bovaird. He is very interesting. We're going to talk about law of attraction, money. He is also crypto expert. So I've got some questions about that. Along with understanding law of attraction. And guess what we're going to do? We are going to do a live psychic medium reading for him. We're going to see what Spirit has to say. This is very, very exciting. Oh, let me just contain the excitement. Woo! Sometimes you just got to let out a big woo! Sometimes you just gotta let it out, man. Because emotion equals motion. And a lot of people don't know. That is that vibration you gotta get into to attract the good stuff. This is all about law of attraction. This is all what we're talking about. How do we attract abundance? How do we attract money? How do we attract the wealth? Yeah. Anyways, so without further ado, we have, my trusty phone. I'm so happy about this phone, by the way. I can't even catch my breath because I'm so excited right now. So I have a new phone for live readings. Yes. Anywhere, everywhere. Radio, TV, at home, on the moon, in the stars, outer space, anywhere we can do the live readings. So today we're doing it here on the show. So without further ado, here is Chuck Bovaird on the line. Chuck Bovaird. Woo!
Hey everybody, happy to be here. I hope you're all having a fantastic winter solstice.
Yes, we are. We are having a fantastic winter solstice. How are you doing?
Good.
Just
stellar.
Good? Yeah. Just good? Just stellar? Anything else?
Awesome.
I
Excited
feel
to be
like
here.
you're going to eat cookies tonight. I have a sense. I'm smelling bakery around you. I'm not even joking. Anyways. So, anyways. Yeah, I just smelled cookies when you just started talking. I think it's pretty awesome. That's never bad. So, anyways. So what, can you just briefly just tell us what you do?
Oh, sure. So I work in finance. I mostly write and edit. Like I write for Forbes. I do a lot of journalism for them. I've also done a lot of financial literacy work in the past. I created all the industrial finance training for a company with more than 300 people. I am an independent consultant for Moody's Analytics, and the work I've done for them has involved financial literacy for financial professionals.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
So I mean, mostly a lot of educational stuff. Some combination of news and content and financial literacy materials.
I love it. Does anyone ever come up to you and be like, I'm looking for a guy in finance, 6'5", blue eyes, trust fund?
I've definitely heard that song before, but obviously the person who created it is a joke. So
no, I'm hoping that somebody comes up to you in your lifetime and then just starts singing that song. I want that to happen. Okay.
Oh boy.
So this is pretty cool. Like, I mean, we got, from everything you said, I got to create I feel like I want to create a whole nother show about this in the long run. I mean, financial literacy, it's like one of those things, a key, like you have the life advantage if you know this stuff. You literally have the life advantage. And a lot of people do not know and can actually, like you said, it's like, people can easily get their hands on it. It's just a matter of learning this. So I think it's very interesting. Okay. So I have a question for you. What is crypto? Come on, tell us what crypto is for everyone who doesn't know.
Okay, sure. So, I mean, crypto can be used to describe an entire industry, but the simplest way of describing it is that cryptocurrencies are currencies that use cryptography in their transactions. For example, Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency to scale, and the whole idea behind creating Bitcoin was creating a global digital payment system that could exist independent of banks or the government. So basically, the Bitcoin uses cryptography in order to confirm transactions, and that way, it doesn't have to go through a third party like a bank or a financial institution.
Okay.
So yes. So cryptocurrencies are just currencies that leverage cryptography, and cryptography is basically something that makes it so the sender and the recipient. It's supposed to make it so information can only be understood by the sender and the recipient.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, how could you simplify this term for those who are interested in learning more?
Oh, sure. Well, I mean, cryptocurrency, like I said, it's just they're digital currencies that use cryptography. So basically, they have their own protocols to determine, how a transaction determine that a transaction was made. So, money can't be double spent.
Mm.
Yes, and it's just payment systems that exist that are designed to exist outside of financial institutions and the government.
Okay. There's like I said, this makes me want to do a whole nother show in the future about really going in depth more about crypto, which I think is really fascinating. So on to understanding more of the unseen factor of finance. What do investors need to know about how the law of attraction shows up in the crypto markets?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so the law of attraction, at least the way I'm going to describe it right now and how it relates to crypto, is that it's all about manifesting and attracting like. The thing is, anything that has financial value or monetary value in our society only has monetary value because we say it does.
Okay.
For example, gold is something that we pull out of the ground, and it's a metal, and we have determined that it's worth like $3,000 an ounce.
Yes.
humanity could just as easily pull something else out of the ground and declare that it's super valuable. So basically, if people believe that Bitcoin is valuable, then Bitcoin is valuable, because it's not like buying shares of stock in a company where you're purchasing ownership rights in that company.
Yep.
I mean, companies generate revenue, and at least they're supposed to generate revenue and also generate earnings, whereas Bitcoin does not generate revenue and earnings. And bonds make interest payments, and then, I mean, there's different types of bonds. You can buy ones that do interest payments. You can buy ones where you pay a certain amount now, and then when you redeem it, it's worth more. At least it's supposed to be. But with digital currencies, they don't do that. Like Bitcoin is a purely speculative asset. I mean, it's like gold. It's only worth what people say it is.
Wow.
So if everybody believes that Bitcoin is going to keep rising in value, Bitcoin is going to keep rising in value. Like if everybody believes Bitcoin is going to continue to appreciate and they act on that by purchasing it, then Bitcoin is going to continue to rise in value. Now the reverse is true. There are times when Bitcoin will go up a lot and then its value will essentially become unsustainable. So people will think that it's it can't possibly be worth that much, and so then they'll start selling. That'll drive the price down. And I mean, the global asset markets, they have bull markets and bear markets. So the easy way to remember this is that bulls charge forward and bears hibernate.
Ooh, I like this. Wait, can you repeat that?
Yes, bulls charge forward.
Yes.
And bears hibernate.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with any market, stock market, commodities, digital currency. So a market could go up for years. It could have an upward trend for years, and then it could very quickly lose a lot of its value in the matter of a couple of years. I mean, for example, this happened, in the stock market. Like we had a stock market crash in 2000. The dot-com bubble burst, and then the stock market went down a lot, and then there was 9/11. And so then the market, and then also there were all these corporate accounting frauds. So all these things made the stock market go down, and then
wow.
It bottomed out, and then it kept going up until about 2007. It was like July 2007. The S&P 500 index hit its peak, and then. Yeah, I just remember sitting at my uncle's house because I was on vacation and we were watching like the financial news, and the economists were like, wow, growth is not only strong, but it's widely shared. I wonder if it's going to keep going on like this. And of course, a couple of years later, we had the financial crisis.
Wow.
So then the S&P 500 index dropped like 40% in a short period of time. And that caused a lot of anxiety for a lot of people.
Okay. Yes. You would say the collective consciousness of anxiety definitely affects the market range.
Of course.
Yeah. So
I mean,
sorry.
They've also been referred to as animal spirits, but I mean, basically the idea is that the markets they rise and fall, but it's largely driven by sentiment.
I'm sorry. I have to tell you right now, I'm getting chills. Like, I'm just getting, like, tingles. Like, I'm getting, like, goosebumps. Because it's just, it's like, yeah, on another level, it could be like, yeah, obviously. But, like, when you really talk about it, and for somebody who's so knowledgeable to speak on this, to really, like, it's like surgery. You're going in. And for it to come to the surface and you're like, so this is how we help a healthy financial life for ourselves, is we understand. So as you're explaining it, we can hear what you're saying. And this goes into our own lives in finance. That's why I'm getting goosebumps, because you are literally really going into a place that people really don't venture into or allow their consciousness to really go into on a collective larger scale. So I just wanted to comment that while you were talking. That's all.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, so it's kind of like I'm channeling spirit.
Yes.
I'm just channeling
absolutely
a very specific type of thing.
Wow. So I'm sorry when I cut you, anything you wanted to add, on top of that.
Well, I would say, the markets themselves function. It's largely a function of sentiment, and they follow cycles of fear and greed, or another way you can think of it is like fear and optimism.
Yes.
Yeah. People use the word greed, but I don't think it's greedy to simply try to save enough money so you can retire, or so you can achieve, your whatever financial goals you have.
Yeah, it's kind of like how we've been brainwashed to constantly believe that money is the root of all evil and it's bad, but yet everybody we have to make a living in order to receive money. So it's very, very unproductive, this counteractive kind of signal or kind of information we're taught. And it creates so much stress, because it's like, oh, wait, we're supposed to believe that money's bad, but yet we need to basically work our entire lives and revolve our entire lives around it. So what is it? Is money bad or is money good? And it's like that kind of craziness we're being taught as a society. So in the end, inevitably, we have to understand, no, it's not bad. It's how you perceive it. Money is not bad. Money, we are living in a material world. We are human. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. There needs to be a balance. So if we're here in this 3D material world, that means we're supposed to have money. We're supposed to be rich. We're supposed to be wealthy. There's enough to go around for everyone, But this is how you control the masses, is by telling them these mixed messages about money instead of just saying, no, you are inherently rich. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to add that the whole idea that money, like some people believe like money is bad or money is the root of all the kills, but to be perfectly frank, that's nonsense.
Yes, absolutely.
Just to simplify things, money is a store of value.
Yes.
It's
energy.
Everybody wants money, but you can't sleep in money. You can't eat money. You don't take a shower with money. Money is just something you use to get other things. Like you use it to get housing, you use it to get food, you use it to keep yourself entertained. It's just a store of value.
Exactly. But what is behind that store of value? Energy. Energy is behind it. Not money. It's the energy that moves the money and the abundance. Yeah. Wow. You know what? It's official. We're doing another episode of this. It's so this is so fascinating. I am absolutely blown away by this. I feel like there's a dimension and a portal that kind of opened up in the universe as we're talking about this and discussing it. I don't know if you can see it if you are actually watching it, but there's literally a picture of the universe and the stars and the galaxy behind me as I'm talking and as you're on the phone. So I just wanted to let you know I'm feeling this. And I hope you're feeling this.
Yeah, definitely.
Woo! Okay, so I would love to give you a reading, Charles. Is there anything else you want to add before we go into the reading?
I don't know. I would say that our society has completely distorted the concept of money.
Yes.
Not only is there, the people who say that money's bad or money's the root of all evil or what, but just the way our materialistic society is promoted through, different social media channels like Instagram and TikTok. Yes. It's just, you don't need $1 billion to be happy. You don't need to make $700,000 a year. You don't need to spend $3,000 on sneakers to be happy. And a lot of people just can't afford to, live their entitled materialistic. They can't afford to fulfill their entitled materialistic desires. So, yeah. So, there's there's distortion in all kinds of places.
I mean, exactly. I feel like, as what I was saying is the same thing you're saying. It's not really about the material handling of money. It's about understanding that, again, we're putting value on it. We saw this piece of paper and we said, this is worth this much. That's energy. So, it's about that when we're attracting money and we're attracting wealth, we're doing that with, what are we doing that? We're doing that with our heart energy. We're doing that with our love. And it's not love for money. It's love in general of existing. And when we know how to channel that, we could be, you could be receiving money in unexpected places. And so that, all you have to do, it's a mindset. It's about feeling wealthy. And then all of a sudden you're wealthy. And it's like those concepts. But that's definitely a whole nother show. Thank you so much for this information. I am truly excited about the future of us doing more on money, because I feel like can really help people a lot. Like, I feel like this is helping me already. Okay, thank you. So let's get into your reading. So I know you've had medium readings before, right? Okay. So basically just a reminder, and to the audience, how I work. I'm just going to bring in whoever is around Charles, and again, sometimes it's sometimes people, they connect immediately and sometimes they don't, but it's really about the message that is the most important piece. So, that's really what it's about. And so when we're doing this live, sometimes it's like, and then sometimes this happens so many times. Later on, somebody will come back to me or connect with me like, oh yeah, that was so-and-so. I was like, ask a relative, ask your mom, ask your dad, ask somebody, if this person is familiar, but it is about the message. Okay. Okay, so whoever wants to come in for Chuck. Oh, I see this man stepping forward for you. He looks like he would have been a lot older when he passed. I see he's really old. He's really frail. I do see hospital beds. I do see, so he spent a lot of time in the hospital. But he's got a very distinct nose. It's very strong and dominant on his face. So he's he has a very strong nose, because I'm seeing his silhouette. I do see the hospital gown. So, but I do see a little bit of a smirk on his face. He did know, he was very aware that he was going. He is showing me more of the end of his life. I do see trouble walking, but I don't know if he was really that active before he crossed over, but he just progressively got sick very, very fast, very, very fast. But I am feeling I do feel a strong love around him. I just feel so much family. I feel so much, just a lot of love. And he wants you to, he wants you to know he felt that love. He wants you to know that sometimes you wonder if you know how much you loved him in those moments when he was going, and all of the times and all the things he's done for you. And he wants you to know that every moment, he knows how much you absolutely adored him. You still do. You still love him. And that's, oh my God, I'm going to start crying with his hands. Whatever you're doing in your life, that you just keep fighting. You're fighting. He's saying you keep fighting. And that fighting, don't stop. Don't stop. He's saying, don't stop. I'm right here with you. He's saying he was a fighter too. And he's right here with you. He said, there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That leprechaun reference. There's a pot of gold. There's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for you. I'm seeing I'm seeing like something written on his epitaph or his eulogy or something when something about his service, but you had to do with it. You had to do with reading something because you're a writer and you did such a wonderful job. But he wanted to really focus on at the service, the job he said. He's just like outstanding. He's like, that's what you were meant for. But also not just a writer, a speaker. You're speaking really helps me. And I'm starting to understand that right now too. Do you know who this is?
That's my dad.
He loves you so much. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm feeling the love so much. It's like you're not supposed to be crying. Sorry. I'm feeling so much love. Did that message make sense to you?
Yeah, actually, especially when you mentioned his eulogy, I spoke at his memorial.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. And he's pointing at that because he's saying it was very powerful. That moment that you spoke, it helped him. It really helped him when he was on the other side. He said, he's got a mission and I'm going to help him. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, fantastic.
Oh my goodness. So, this has been a wonderful show. We're basically just about done. I don't know if this goes bad. And I don't know what time at the 27 mark, but just in case, we'll wrap it up. Thank you so much. This was such a great energy. How do you feel?
Good.
Okay.
Inspired, yeah. Definitely feeling energized and inspired to get things done and to continue, pursuing whatever mission I have to serve the universe.
I love it. I love this. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling your angels and everything you brought. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you for bringing that information here. I am so grateful for you and your gifts. Thank you so much, Mr. Charles Bovaird. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to doing more shows with you and interviewing you and doing more, going in more with spirit about finance.
Yeah, absolutely.
All
yeah,
right. Well,
thank you for having me.
Thank you. You have a beautiful rest of your night.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Later.
There you have it. It's the Boston Medium. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to have lots more like this, and we're going to have impromptu readings. Next, I'm going to put the number out, and we're going to see who calls in. I hope you could be the next to call in. And I'm so excited for this new energy that's coming in for the original Boston Medium TV show. I'm so excited. I love you. Please feel this energy. Feel it. Be inspired. And your angels are always here with you. But it's always, we don't just die. And that's it. There's the afterlife. And we are infinite spirit, eternal life. Woo! Feel it. Feel the love. Feel the love. Thank you, spirit. Come in. And we're done.